Harley Sportster fans, rise up.
That's right. America strong.
A spectacular, high horsepower, record smashing Sportster that we're gonna let you see here at Keystone Raceway for Hogs Gone Wild. We're also gonna meet the fearless 65-year-old pilot. This machine is unlike anything you've ever seen. All right, fast Harley Davidson fans, here's a video for you. You know we travel the globe to bring you the best of the best. Well, behind me, a no wheelie bar, street tire motorcycle, 76-inch motor. In fact, it is the world's fastest 76-inch Harley Sportster from the 80s era. Let's go check it out. Harley's been producing the popular Sportster since 1957, but few look like this. This thing is a total juggernaut. Got hand, you better have a good clutch hand to operate this no wheelie bar bike.
Hello.
Very happy to be joined here. Could you please introduce yourself to our audience out there?
My name's Joe Perry from Kingsport, Tennessee, God City.
And how old are you?
65.
God bless you. Now, you have a very impressive motorcycle, a motorcycle that holds a very important record. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? Top Street is a lot like Brook Street over in the four-cylinder world. Takes a lot of finesse.
Her name is Special Blend. She's titled 1983. Old like me. 76-inch, small cubic inch, no bar. Built to a spec. And she's probably the third fastest 1250 in the world.
A record that Joe is constantly trying to improve upon. It takes a whole lot of skill, courage, and talent. Third fastest 1250 in the world and the fastest 76-inch Sportster from the 80s.
Correct.
How does that make you feel?
I'm very proud of my girl. She's done well by me.
And stay with us all throughout this video because we're going to take it all the way to the conclusion and see if Joe can get the win. So here's what I want to ask you. We got so many different classes in motorcycle drag racing. What attracts you to the no wheelie bar racing? What is the allure? Solid launch for Joe on this ultra quick Sportster as he makes his way down to the top end in under 10 seconds.
I was involved with AHDRA back in the early 2000s, and we wanted a class heads up that wasn't a wheelie bar index class, and that Hot Street was developed where the index guys could just drop the bars and go no bar racing, and that's what we did, and that's my complete thrill. Street riding, slow bike can beat a fast bike if you miss a shift, so you're out riding people, and that was what it was all about to me. Hey, I can ride with anybody.
And that's the mentality that made the Sportster so popular. No frills, bare bones, just power and function. It's an impressive motorcycle. Walk me through the modifications, what you have done to the bike.
It's got to have a very stout bottom end. You build the heart, S&S flywheels. She's stock cases, can't bore the cases. Got 1250, what they call 1250 cylinders and pistons.
And if you have a friend who thinks they have a fast Sportster, please share this video with them or tag them. They have to see this.
Steve Allstat Headwork, who holds almost every gas class record still to this day. Extended swing arm for the wheelbase. You try and get it as light as you can, and it's heads up. You're not running a number, and it's basically the entry level heads up racing as far as expense.
The rules say if you stay under 78 inches, you can get 68 inches of wheelbase. Take me through a pass from start to finish, from the time you roll into the burnout box. Take me through it. What's it feel like? What are you doing?
I do my burnouts in third gear. I roll around the water, back in, spin the tire, pull up, do a burnout, make sure I get it back in first gear, first bulb on. That's the only time I really look at the tack, because I'm launching at 7,000 RPM and I'm shifting at 8,100 when the shift light comes on.
Of the weekend. Let's see if Joe Perry can get it done on this mean Harley Sportster top end. He takes the win, 963, 133.
It's over. I ride bareback. My feet never see a peg till it's after the run, but it's over in 9.5 seconds.
What's that sensation like when you first blast out of the hole?
It's impressive. You're looking for that shift light right away, because here it comes, because it's coming quick.
Again, without a wheelie bar and a street tire, you're relying on a whole lot of skill and finesse. Qualities Joe has.
Bam, 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 it's over.
Now, how would you describe that sensation when you hit top speed down on the top end?
Get in your tuck and make sure you don't see nobody out of your peripheral vision. Hit the stripe.
Very cool. What's the toughest part of maintaining this bike?
It's really not tough if you build it right, but keep in mind what I said about the RPM. You have to research it. I'm trying the Hayabusa push rod air-cooled dinosaur. And I love all motorcycles. They impress me. The Pro Streets are the most impressive because they can run with top fuel Harleys without a bar on a street tire. But the thrill I get is the friends I've made all over the country and some in the world by being involved in Harley drag racing.
What ET would make you really happy?
A 930, because that would break the record with what I do of a I think it's 931 or a 933, but I'd sure like to get the record.
Well, we wish
Troy Young from Works, Virginia has the record, and Charlie Douglas from Staunton, Virginia has also been in the 930s. I haven't hit that plateau yet, and they're Mount Everest, both of them.
Well, we wish you all the best, man. It's a great motorcycle, and I look forward to watching you run down this drag strip many more times. Keep an eye on him. He's in hot pursuit of a world record. Let's get some encouragement down in the comments. And you know what? One other thing, a lot of people ask, how do I get involved? How can I do this? We tell them, hey, these drag strips are open. You get the right safety gear. You can come out here and have some fun and learn how to do this, right?
Safety is first, and you can come here and ride your street bike.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be a world record.
Have the proper safety gear. They're having a race this weekend. The purse is $4,000 for that class. It's not about fast, it's about running a number.
That's right. Excellent. Well, we wish you all the best.
And keep it off the street. Come here and keep it off the street.
Amen.
Spectacular and striking. An amazing Harley Sportster.
It's called the Shinko Hookup Drag Radial. I'm starting with a fresh skin at this race because I have a grudge race with one of the fastest baggers, Big Twins. This is the first race I'm trying to air shift, and that might give me that extra 10 that the class allows.
Very impressive. How many hours do you think you spend in the garage each week working on this thing?
Well, I spend more contemplating on looking what to do faster since she's at the level she's at, but I've spent a whole lot. My wife tells me, go down to your side, girl, and that's what I do. I tinker with her during race season. You always want to be prepped for the next race.
Let's take you back to the final one more time. And we do see Buells and V-Rods in this category. Let us know in the comments what you would build and why. Plenty of different combinations, but right now Joe looks like he's got the right combo because that led him to a Hogs Gone Wild victory on this amazing Sportster. You know, in the 80s, when the Japanese factories were building these high-revving bikes, Harley was back to basics.
Wait a minute, is it the legendary Jesse James? Are you really the legendary Jesse James?
Sometimes, only in my own mind.
What do you got on your hat?
Cycle drag.
You're the man. Do you watch the Cycle Drag YouTube channel?
No. but you should.
We hope that you'll start watching, and I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are broadcasting here, Keystone Raceway Park, New Alexandria, Pennsylvania, right outside of Pittsburgh. This is our home track. We grew up at this track. I used to film in the 90s with a big VHS camcorder. Now, thanks to you guys, we've got more than 160,000 followers on Cycle Drag YouTube, and we've got a bunch more on CycleDrag.com Facebook. Thank you for keeping it growing. Please share our outlet with one friend who does not yet know about us. If you love drag racing, if you love motorcycles, if you love wild head-to-head competition, this outlet is for you. Cycle Drag on YouTube, CycleDrag.com on Facebook, and Cycle Drag on Instagram. Lock into all three. We'll keep it coming. We love your feedback. Give us your comments, story ideas, and you know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, even in the Burgh, Pittsburgh, PA down there, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on.
If you like that video, here's another one for you to click on. Do make sure to comment and share. Leave us your take, and you know if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, especially the world's fastest sportsters, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.